whatever time that you're watching this. I'm gonna do a PE teaching vlog today. Got me inspired and motivated, and I've done a recent PE teaching vlog where I answered some PE teaching related questions or, you know, comments, and I wanted to do that same thing again because I feel like if you are stumbling across my video, like if you're new and you are wanting to become a PE teacher, these videos will help you in some way, especially answering some of these questions. Yesterday somebody emailed me, and I'll put in like the, you know, the questions and stuff here, that way you can see and read it. Some of these questions are new, some of them are old, but I just like grab a few of them. That way, again, if you are stumbling across this video, you're just curious about what it's like to be a PE teacher, or you maybe in the future you want to be a PE teacher. Hopefully some of these questions I can answer for you if you have those questions. The first question will be right here, and she emailed me. Her name is Chloe, and she's about to graduate with her bachelor's in kinesiology, which was the same thing as me, and she didn't know what she wanted to do until recently, and she's wanting to go to graduate school to obtain her master's and experience a teaching preparation program, but she doesn't see many options that have both of these. She was asking for advice because she understands that I went through the same pathway. Chloe, thank you for emailing me. I love when people email me about these things. If you want to go into your master's and in a master's in teaching and you feel like you have no options, if you are okay with online, then you should definitely check out online programs, because there are tons of online programs now when it comes to getting your teaching license. And when you're getting your teaching license, depending on your state, you can hopefully get your PE certification as well, like a PE endorsement, depending on the state. It could be like for elementary PE or secondary PE, but with Oregon, it's K to 12. And if you don't like online programs, then if you don't mind moving, and I know moving can be a hassle and some people don't want to move, if you do want to get your master's in teaching, like going through a teaching preparation program and a PE endorsement or PE certification, you do have to research it. Google any schools maybe in your state, because it will be a little bit cheaper if you're in state compared to out-of-state tuition, and Google, okay, teacher preparation program in blank, what state? Or you can even put teaching preparation program near you, see if they have any master programs available for that. But that's what I would do, and that's what I did. I would just like research all the schools, like all the schools near me, look at the programs that they offer, did a lot of pros and cons between schools, and then applied to those specific master teaching programs. Okay, now I'm gonna do an outfit of the day, and if you've been watching my PE teaching vlogs, you already know about this dang Patagonia vest, okay? Like, I always wear my Patagonia vest. And if you've been watching my PE teaching related videos, I wear 3 different colored Adidas pants, okay? The red one, the green one, and the black one. And one of my students was like, Miss Molly, you're probably gonna wear one of those 3 Adidas pants tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. But anyways, here's the outfit of the day. Patagonia vest. This is my OG of PE teaching outfits because it has pockets, okay? And then my black zip up from Amazon, which is a Lululemon dupe zip up, super soft, buttery soft. I'll link this in the description box as well. And then I have my violet color Lululemon Align leggings, and I'm gonna wear my high top white Converse, and then that'll be my fit. But anyways, I always wear the same thing, so yeah, go ahead and judge me, because I just like this, okay? I just like it. And I like the color black, so I'm always wearing black. Make my lunch. Make my lunch.
Excuse me.
These are the best, huh? These are the best. Are you so adorable? Are you adorable? Someone asked, what do you do for fun Fridays? Stations? Every time I talk, he thinks I'm talking to him. Miko, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the camera. Just the camera, so chill. So it is Friday today. Sometimes I do stations. I mostly do stations with my kindergarten to second graders, and when it's with stations, we just do, sometimes I do scooters, sometimes I do a specific skill that we've been working on, but yeah, usually it's just when it's Fun Friday, I take my older kids outside, not the whole time, because 45 minutes, that's a lot. Because 45 minutes is a lot. So usually I take my older kids at least 10 to 15 minutes before PE is over, because you know, it's just like Friday, it's like Fun Friday, it's whatever. Yeah, sometimes I do stations, sometimes I don't. Usually I just do, I create a plan, or we just do something fun because it's extra PE for these classes. So that's what I do. Miko, you are insane. You are insane. Miko, your toys are everywhere. Also, got a lid roll because if you have a dog, you know, especially if they are furry dogs. Oh, goodness gracious, it's so hard to put in the freaking Converse. Do you see this? A lot of my students, especially my older kids, they like to like tie it around their arm. So I'm thinking of getting, well, if we have the money for PE, I'm thinking of getting like the rainbow waist band, and I'll show you later, but I hate when this happens. They just don't like to wear it because it does get them super sweaty when they wear these. And I honestly need to wash them. And I did wash them last year before we went to summer break, but I'm thinking maybe I need to wash them again. I'm gonna do another one. Okay, this is not a question, but it's a comment. A PE teacher is the best kind of teaching jobs in a school, but being a teacher in general is very stressful. I agree. I'm probably biased because I'm a PE teacher, but not gonna lie, I honestly think being a specials teacher, like PE, is one of the best teaching positions. It's, well, I'm gonna say like all teaching position is stressful, right? Whether you're a classroom teacher, math teacher, PE teacher, music teacher, there's pros and cons to each position. And I'm gonna agree that it is still stressful no matter what teaching position you have. but I just like that comment, so just wanted to add that there. Okay, but now I'm gonna do the question: are PE teachers in demand? I can't really answer that because I just know based on my experience and what I know within my state in Oregon, and maybe it depends on the state because there are only some states that require PE. I know back then they did had to cut some PE programs, and I think U of O used to have a physical education program, but they cut that out because they weren't hiring any PE teachers. And ooh, excuse me, I would say it is kind of hard to get a PE teaching job, especially in elementary. One, because there's not really a turnover rate when it comes to PE teaching positions compared to classroom teaching. Some schools, depending on the school district and their budget, some classroom teachers are teaching PE, but I don't know, it's hard to answer this. You are able to find PE teaching jobs if you are willing to move, because there are PE teaching jobs all over. If you are willing to move to a different city, different town, different state, then you are able to get a PE teaching position. I don't know if they are in demand. What I think is I don't think they are in demand compared to classroom teaching, because classroom teaching, we need more of those for sure. And that's why I got my PE endorsement, because just in case I wasn't going to get any PE teaching jobs, I was just going to wait until I got one. But I got lucky, and it's who you know, so I was able to get a PE teaching position like right after I graduated grad school. I even got a job mid-year. Again, this is just based on my experience, and everyone's experience is different, so I just got lucky. All right, let me answer another one. Okay, this one is, hi Janelle, how do you do the grading as a PE teacher, and how do you handle parent-teacher conferences? Your vlog is extremely helpful and creative. Grading, I usually we score 1 to 3. I think it's 1 to 3. Is it? Oh my gosh, see? 1 to 3, 1 being really low, 3 being awesome. No, I think it's a 1 to 4. I'm gonna put the PE scale right here that I made and that I share with classroom teachers, because usually with grading for me in elementary, in the school that I'm at, or school district, we send off our grades to each classroom teacher, and then that classroom teacher will just put the PE grades in the system. And then, how do you handle parent-teacher conferences? We have parent-teacher conferences at least once a year. It's usually towards November, which already passed. Honestly, never go to parent-teacher conferences. If a teacher wants me to be in it, I will, but from my experience, I never went to a parent-teacher conference. I just basically, during parent-teacher conferences, I planned out a month in advance, which helped me a lot. And it's funny because during parent-teacher conferences, we had dinner in the staff room, and some of my coworkers were like, what are you doing here? Like, are you even doing anything? It's so funny. And they're like, you need to go home. Like, why are you here? I'm like, I know, right? Like, I should be home. Like, I don't even go to parent-teacher conferences, but this is just based on my experience, but everyone's experience is different. Yeah, it's just so funny. And one of my coworkers was like, if you don't go home early, I am gonna be mad at you because you should be going home. Not like in a mean way, obviously. It's just like, you know, they just want me to, like, what are you doing here? Like, you should go home, relax, you know, chill out. But that's basically what I do during parent-teacher conferences. Let me know what you do. If you're a PE teacher, what do you guys do during parent-teacher conferences? Okay, I wanted to show you guys the waist pennies, because these are the ones that I really want to get, and these are super easy to put on. It's Velcro, which is really nice, easy on and off. And because my students, most of them don't like to wear the pennies, which I understand because they smell, and they can get, like, when you wear those pennies, you get sweaty so fast. But I like these ones because they could just put it around their waist. And yeah, I want these ones. So if we have the money this year, I want to get these ones, and I need to get like 12 or 13 quantities of these so I could have like, you know, the same color, at least 12 of the same color. But I do want the rainbow one because this is a rainbow of 6. And then I feel like I'm gonna have to facilitate field day this year since I'm only in one school this year, and I want to get these giant egg and spoon set for field day and this Kanga sack set for field day. Let me know if you're a PE teacher and you have one of these. Let me know if they're worth it, because I really want to try these Kanga sack for field day. But these ones for sure I really want to get, because I am tired of the pennies, the pullover pennies. I'm sure the kids are tired of it too. It's finally the end of the day. Survived the afternoon class. But it's okay, it's Friday, and we're gonna have a 3-day weekend, so I'm so freaking excited. I just need to take a little break. This is after work, I'm just like so done, like mentally, that when I get home, I just want to like chill out, you know, because just so many kids, overwhelming, overstimulating, kids arguing, kids crying, kids screaming. So PE teaching is not for the weak, okay? Anyways, now that's over, I want to answer another question. All right, here it is. Hi, I love your videos. Can you make a video about how you passed and prepped and the preparation process for C-sets? If I missed this video, or if you already talked about this, can you send me the link? So for C-sets, I'm assuming, is that for California? I think, because each state has specific teaching exams that you have to take, and I live in Oregon, so we take Orella. And for me, how I prepped is I did buy like the practice exams that they offer, and I also googled Orella PE teaching exams, and I searched up like Quizlet questions and, you know, looked at the answers and stuff. So I studied a bunch of Quizlet, the people who already made it. Thank goodness for those people who made those Quizlet type of flashcards, because it saved time. And yeah, that's how I prepped. And I honestly didn't pass the first try, and that's okay. It's only so stupid, like having these exams are so dumb in my opinion, but it's whatever. It's like how they get more money, I guess. I try to memorize everything, and right when the test was over, when I got out and I got my phone, I put in all the information that I remembered, and that way I knew what to study for the next time. They also have specific books that you can buy. I do have a link of like how to prep for your teaching exams, whether it's like the C-sets, Orella, Praxis exam, whatever state you're in. I have a specific video that I made. I'll put the link in the description box, but try to prepare as much as you can, and that way you can just get it over with and then just continue what you need to do, like go to the next step. Another question was, hi, my current major is physical education and I would like to be a PE teacher, but I keep seeing many negative things about teaching, which makes me so unsure. I get so overwhelmed because I overthink so much. Should I keep going with it, or what is an advice you would give students seeking this career field? Not gonna lie, teaching is hard. And if you watch my teaching series that I vlogged, teaching is hard. People don't really know unless you know somebody who's in education, or you've experienced being a teacher, or you know, or if you volunteered and you know exactly what the teachers go through and stuff. Yeah, there can be negative stuff, but there's also positives. Teaching is not for everyone, and not gonna lie, I don't see myself doing this long term because it is overwhelming and overstimulating, and you know, the behaviors are just so different compared to when I was a kid. In order to see if it's something for you, you need to try it, because you never know unless you try. My advice is, if you keep thinking about it, like oh, I do want to be a teacher, like what if I, you know, what if like in the future, like what if I regret not being a teacher? You need to try it out. I think having experiences is way better than, you know, always constantly thinking what if. That's what I'm thinking, is like everyone's experience will be different. Some will have positive, some will have negative, some will be in the middle, and you basically just have to find your school that fits for you and find a school that has the same philosophies as you, like teaching philosophies. I feel like every job has good days and bad days. If you keep thinking about it, you need to try it out. If you're still unsure if you want to be a teacher, you need to, I would suggest to volunteer in PE classrooms and like try out different grades, like elementary, middle school. It feels so good to be home and relaxed and in my comfy clothes. But anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you have any questions relating to PE, you can always comment them down in the comment section. I always reply. You can also email me if you have specific questions. My email is always in my description box. But yeah, hopefully you learned something in this video, or if you're just curious about PE teaching. If you made it through the end of this vlog, thank you. I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I will see you next time.